Hello, I'm Lucy and today I'm going to be showing you what it's like to experience your first day on a Marella cruise, specifically Marella Explorer, and also the travel, airport and transfer experience when arriving at Corfu beforehand. Is it a nightmare? Is it a breeze? Stick around to find out. In this cruise series you'll be coming on this adventure with me as we cruise the Adriatic Sea. We'll be flying from Gatwick to Corfu where we will board Marella Explorer. Day 2 will be a day at sea and included in this vlog. Then we will visit our first port, which is Split in Croatia, Koper in Slovenia, back to Croatia for Zadar and Dubrovnik, Kotor in Montenegro, and back to Corfu where we will sadly be disembarking. We haven't been to any of these ports before or been on a Marella cruise, so there is a lot that is completely new for us. We've got a lot of exciting things planned and try out almost all of the venues on board, so I cannot wait to show you what we get up to. Now let's begin our travel day. Before our journey begins, we stayed the night at Block Hotel in Gatwick Airport, and I've already done a video of that which you can check out by clicking on the link in the description below. We had an email a few days ago to notify us that the flight will be now operated by Ascend Airways, who are partnering with TUI, basically lending them their planes, and the crew serving you as still TUI crew. It's currently 3:30 in the morning and now it's time to head out of the hotel, check in our luggage for the flight and then head to the departure lounge for some breakfast. Okay, we are now on the bus. I'm doing this because I don't want to disrupt everyone, but that took an hour and 10 minutes from the time of landing to now leaving on the coach, not bus. But you have to collect your case yourself and expect long queues at the passport control because obviously it's going to be thousands of people all come in at the same time, all trying to collect their bags at the same time. So just be prepared for a lot of queues, but the queues do move fairly quickly. It just took a little bit of time to collect the cases. As we come out of passport control with our cases, there were a lot of TUI staff around with Marella Cruises signs, so you will know where to go and it's very easy to spot them, and I'll leave some clips in while I'm talking so you can see clearly. But we are now on the coach, which was directly outside of the airport, and shouldn't take too long to get there. So this is what the trip looks like from Corfu airport to the cruise terminal. Once you arrive at the cruise tent, not terminal, you will join the first queue in which you'll pick up your cruise card and then join the next queue for the check-in desks. After check-in, you need to pop through a quick airport-style security area and there is a small shop as you exit on the other side. You can then choose to either walk to the ship or get a shuttle bus, but we chose to walk. Whilst I am walking and tripping over nothing, I want to give you 3 more helpful pieces of information about that check-in process. Number 1, you must keep your cruise card on you at all times as it will get you on and off the ship. It's your key to enter your cabin and you also pay for extras on board with your cruise card. Number 2, at home, wherever you are able to print, you must pre-print your boarding pass, which you can find when you log into the Marella Cruise Control dashboard online. You will give this boarding pass in at the check-in desk in the tent along with showing your passport. You'll have a photo taken of you which links to your cruise card, and you will also have the opportunity to link your credit card here. And lastly, number 3, also found on the Marella Cruise Control dashboard online, you will also be able to print your luggage tags, which I recommend printing and then attaching to your luggage when you collect them from baggage reclaim at the airport. We pop them in these clear holders which can be found on Amazon. Once you put your luggage on the coach at the airport, they will be taken off of the coach for you at the other end and they will be delivered to your cabin. Whew, that was a lot of talking. Let's go and get on that ship. The gangway was on deck 3 and our cabin was on deck 9, and we were far too impatient to wait in a long queue for the lift, so decided to walk up the stairs and we headed straight to our cabin. I'm so happy we're finally, I don't know if anyone is out on the balcony, but I've just done a cabin tour which you can check out on my channel. I came back in because someone was out there and I got a bit nervous, but I've just done a cabin tour which you'll be able to check out on my channel, and we're going to now go for some food because it is just gone 3 o'clock and we've not eaten since, what was it, about 5 o'clock this morning, so we're a little bit peckish and we'll take you along for what we go and do. I forgot to say as well that while I was doing my cabin tour, our cabin steward brought our luggage and also gave us all of our information for our excursions. Although we were supposed to be finding some food, we found ourselves doing a tour of the spa, which was absolutely beautiful and it had so many different rooms. If we were on board for more than a week or had more than one sea day, we would definitely be booking some time in here. Mark did book himself a beard trim and a haircut for 30 minutes time. While we waited for those 30 minutes to pass, we carried on exploring as there are so many venues to see. For a ship that holds 1,924 passengers, there are plenty of things to do and places to go. I always recommend walking around the ship on the first day or so to get your bearings, but also to see the venues so that you don't miss any. You definitely don't want to be only discovering a fab place on the last day. So I just left Mark to go and get a haircut in the spa that he literally just booked, and a shave as well, but I went and got a drink and decided to just chill on the balcony in my hammock. At the moment, while I'm waiting for Mark to be finished in the barbers, I'm going to unpack my stuff and just chill on the balcony, and then we're going to go and find something to eat because we still didn't have anything to eat. Okay, I've just had a little sit down and read through of cruise news, which you receive every single day, and it will tell you port information, weather, currency, today's daily activities on one side there, and that's the second part of it. Venue, opening times, where to get a drink, notice board, excursions, special messages, I like this little touch, and things about the team. We knew that we wanted to eat at the Italian at the Mediterranean tonight, which didn't open till 6:30, so decided that we would continue our exploring of the ship. We started at the aft of deck 12, where you can find the mini golf. Also up here are some comfy seats that were always taken, but they have the best wake views, and you can also find the sports court here. We then went to deck 14, where you can find the hideout, which is for older kids and teenagers. But also there are these balconies on deck 12 below, which are very overlooked by anyone walking on this deck. And also a very random AstroTurf area. We then headed down on deck 12 along the jogging track, and can you spot the Marella Explorer mascot? Back up to deck 14 again, forward onto the veranda, which is adults only, and I imagine this is usually full of sunbeds, but here you will get great unobstructed views over the front of the ship. A perfect place to watch the sailings, and I'm gutted because I completely forgot about this area. It still wasn't 6:30 yet, so we grabbed a well-deserved drink from the pool bar. As Marella is all-inclusive, they do have drinks available for you to help yourself to during the day. We paid £80 per person per week for the premium all-inclusive. Let me know in the comments if you think this is worth it. We had to walk through the buffet to get to the Italian, so had a quick peek of what they had. One side is an international buffet and the other side is themed, and tonight was Indian night and it smelled so good. They have great options for guests with dietary requirements too. Here is the Mediterranean, which consists of the tapas place, the Italian where we're going, a bar and plenty of seating in the middle with a small space for entertainment, and it also has its own drinks menu in here. Yay, it's finally 6:30, I'm so hungry and we still haven't eaten. It's not like us. Anyway, I really like the touch of the different types of pasta at the entrance. How sweet is that?
So this is our cute little menu. And we get to tick what we want. Cute. They do also say that they've got gluten-free pizza and pasta available. And this is our view. I have gone for rigatoni bolognese. Mark is still deciding. Also, it opened at 6:30 in here, and we are the only people here. Oh, IKEA. Oh, I know what I'm going for. Yes. Just brought over some bread and a little salad each. I'm not a salad lover, but I'm sure Mark will eat mine. Not sure what the bread is, but it's so fluffy and light. It's so nice. I ordered a pasta martini or pista martini, but I'm not sure that's what I got. But I will try it. Cheers! Quite nice. Not a pasta martini, but it's drinkable. That looks amazing. Mark's pizza. Wow. We've just come back from a lovely dinner and we're now going to have a little nap because there's about an hour till the main show. So we've had a very long day, been up since 3 o'clock this morning. We are very tired, so see you in a mo. Guess who slept for too long, and we are now going to miss the show. It actually started 4 minutes ago, so we need to rush now. Bye. Watched the show, and it was but it basically did like a soul awards, did a clip of 4 songs, decided which one was going to win, and then sang the whole song. But the singers, all but one, maybe 2, weren't that great. The choreography was, I used to do dancing between the ages of 3 and 15, and that's pretty much the standard of what we did. So we're now doing the muster drill. We just come back to the cabin because we don't know where our muster station is, but it will tell you on the back of the door. So we are D, down to deck 7, which is where we just was. Walk along somewhere around this area. Just going back to the singers, what I said a minute ago, I don't mean that they can't sing, it's just that their voices didn't suit the whole Motown soul theme. But obviously as the week goes on, we will be able to hear their voices a little bit more, and hopefully some songs that suit them.
On the day of embarkation, everyone must attend their muster station before the ship leaves due to international maritime law. You will also need to watch your safety video in your cabin either before or after visiting your muster station. Usually you would visit your muster station when you get on the ship, however it was done at 9:15 p.m, as everyone should be on board at this time, and it saves the crew members waiting around all day to scan your card.
Just having a little walk along the promenade deck now, but that muster was actually very quick. It was just a case of scanning your cruise card so that you know where you are, and then you could be on your merry way. We've just come up to deck 11 on the pool deck, and we're just waiting for the sail and shine party after we've just been walking around the ship for a little bit, and this starts at 10 o'clock. And the time now, oh, can't see, but it's 9:48. The captain was just saying that there's going to be a late departure at about midnight now instead of 11 because of 2 late flights, so we will be asleep by then.
Alright, give us a little cheer if this is your first time with Marella! Woo! Welcome on board everyone, welcome on board. Alright, let's see if they can be louder. Give us a cheer if you've sailed with Marella before! Oh, welcome back, welcome back. Are you ready? Here we go.
I'm not gonna lie, we didn't stick around for long as it technically wasn't a sail away party anymore, and it wasn't as lively as we imagined. Instead we went to check out the late night buffet, which was okay, but the curry was very watery and it was all just about warm.
We are now heading back to the cabin. Tomorrow is going to be a day at sea, so I'm going to show you all of that and what we do. And for now, I will say good night. Bye. Good morning. Welcome to the sea day and hello spot. Anyway, this is our first and only day at sea, so let's go and have a little look outside. I am ready. I've gone for comfies today, but I'm going to show you today's cruise news. So this is for today's day at sea. Helpful for the weather, the winds. It is actually very windy outside. Daily activities, we have missed most of these. The quiz, toughest quiz of the cruise might be a good one to do. And there's bingo. Rest of the timetable, now the shows are at 8:30 and 10:30, and then a silent disco later, which sounds like a bit of us. But here's again all the opening times, cruise notice board. It's also really sweet that they've put a little comment about jewellery in the pool, and it's a good idea to take it off because of the chlorine ruining jewellery potentially. And there was also something I sure I saw somewhere about they have like a 60-minute wait that they put on, like a little timer for the sunbeds, and if you're not there for an hour then they'll take your stuff away, so just be aware of that. There's obviously no shore excursions today, but just giving a little bit of information on the ones tomorrow when we arrive at Split. So this is the back page. And because tonight is Dress to Impress, there are some portraits being taken, so there's just a lot of information about that. I know I just said about doing the quiz or the bingo later, but we also, because obviously we do have a lovely big balcony, the sun is just starting to come around now, as you can see. So by the time we've gone and had some lunch, which is what we plan to do now, or afternoon tea, depending on what time that starts. It doesn't actually say, it just says tea time, but that's different for everyone. So let's go spend the day together at sea.
There are plenty of things that you can do on board during a sea day, whether it's relaxing in the sun with a cocktail or having a dip in the pool, but probably not looking as silly as me. Maybe you want to treat yourself in one of the shops. Or how about a trip to the cinema? Want some posh coffee and cakes? Head to the coffee pot. These cakes will cost extra even with the premium all-inclusive. What about having your own pamper and spa day? You could also relax in one of the many lounges or bars, perhaps with a book, or some drinks, or both. There is also a games room and a library, and don't forget the mini golf that I mentioned earlier. We started with a little mooch around the shops. These are on deck 7 and are part of the atrium. You can find things like clothes, sunglasses, hats, perfume and cosmetics, gadgets, jewellery, bags, watches, alcohol, sweets, chocolate, really overpriced Pringles, essentials you may have forgotten, and some really lovely Marella branded souvenirs. We are those people that love collecting magnets, so best believe we bought one of those. And I also bought myself a Superdry t-shirt. It's about time we had some food, so we headed to the snack shack where they serve hot and cold food. This is the best poolside grill I've seen because you can find burgers, hot dogs, chicken, fish and chips, but they also have a section to grab a sandwich, salad or a bit of fruit, and they also have some really tasty cookies that you don't have to pay for. It's the perfect place to eat if you don't want to get dressed while spending the day around the pool. I love these super cute beach huts we sat in. We both opted for a cheeseburger and chips, and it was exactly what we needed. The food was hot and the bun was so soft. It was really lovely to sit here with a drink and watch the waves next to us while they had the aquafit going on in the pool. Now it was a very windy day with some of the decks closed, so not for us to sit out and sunbathing unfortunately. So we headed to Indigo to try our chances in the casino. We didn't have any cash on us, however if you visit the cashier in the kiosk, they will deduct money from your onboard account. No win for us, but we did have fun. And just if you're interested, here's a little look around the bar part of Indigo. I don't know how it took us so long to notice, but each of the stairwells are colour coded, which was actually really helpful. You can see it on the wall there with the lights and also on the carpets. And there is a little bit of carpet in the corridors, so when you look out of your cabin, you can look either to the left or the right, and you can see in the distance what colour the carpet is. We took a drink back to the cabin where we just relaxed on the balcony in the sun before getting ready for tonight, which was Dressed to Impress night. Okay, we are ready for Dressed to Impress night. It's a little windy, so it was a bit hard to take some pictures on the balcony, but I'm sure out of the 100 that I took, some of them should be okay. But we're gonna go to the main dining room for dinner tonight, which is, I think it's called Latitude 53. So let's go and have dinner. Just came in for the main dining room. There's no set times, you just turn up when you're ready. They've got a menu outside so you can decide if you want to go in or not. There's a really long queue and we got given a pager, so we've come for a drink in the lounge. The porn star martini isn't as we know it. Our buzzer's going off, but we're just waiting for our next drink. So again, today's menu. And this is the dining room. I'm really torn between the butter chicken and the steak. Let me know what you would go for in the comments. Man just came around with a basket of bread and I just said, anyone please will do. And then butter there. And if you want this table, it's $3.49. Those stunning views. I got the potted beef and I'm not sure I'm going to eat it, but Mark's got his prawn cocktail.
which looks very nice. Are you going to try microwave beef? What happened to your arancini?
That'll be coming up next, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. I don't think I can eat that. The arancini, what's it called? Arancini. That's alright, I've had 2 drinks. But I'm going to try this. Yeah. Mark got the steak. And I got butter chicken. Tonight's menu for dessert. Our specialty coffees. Mark's torn between a few different things. He usually goes for the cheese. I'm going to go for the chocolate walnut and bourbon pie. Mark did end up getting the cheese and biscuits. And there's my chocolate and walnut and bourbon pie. I've never actually tried walnuts before, so here we go. So it turns out that I don't like walnut, but the rest of the pie was nice. The bottom pastry bit and the chocolate. Mark's thoroughly enjoying his cheese and biscuits, which was brie, double Gloucester, and goat cheese. Okay, dinner was great. Now going to Broadway Lounge. We signed everything completely wrong, so we're now coming to the Squid and Anchor for a game show. Hopefully we've timed this okay as well. Green carpet for the aft. God, we're over on that pickle with the timings. So we've missed the captain's reception, which we thought was just now, and it wasn't. It was an hour ago. So we went to the Squid and Anchor. 2 beds in there, not enough seats. So we're just going to come back to the room, get changed to comfies. Managed just to catch the last bit of sunset. Just got changed into something a little bit more comfier. We're now going to go and head to Indigo, which is where the casino and the silent disco is. It's quiet at the moment. I've got myself a Thai punch, is it called? Mark doesn't want to be in it, but he's got himself a JD and Coke, and I can't remember if I said already, but we're part of the premium all-inclusive. So these are part of the menu, so we can decide what we wanted to do. But we went to the shops and got some snacks, and we're now in the theatre waiting for the show to start. I'm going to turn the camera on. It's quite good because they've got some information about the cast that are playing and their hometown, where they've previously performed, and some fun facts about them. But also, as you come into the theatre, they had a load of drinks waiting for you that you could just basically grab as you come along. Also, a big fan of the tables in the theatre in comfy seats rather than tiny little cramped Western style seats. And it spans across 2 decks. Loads of room, really comfy. Show done. That was actually really good, a lot better than last night. You could really appreciate the singers' voices and the dancers. So yeah, that was a lot better than the night before. But that is it for this vlog. Tomorrow we are in Split, so be sure to check that one out. Thank you for watching this video. If you could please give it a thumbs up, then I would really appreciate it. And also if you could hit the subscribe button, that really helps my channel to grow. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.